Good evening. Welcome to the 2019 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. We are gathered here to formally recognize those students who have been selected by the faculty of our school for successfully completing their candidacy and are being inducted as new members of our NHS chapter. For current members and those former members who may be among us tonight, we hope this will serve to remind you of the standards of excellence you too are in charge with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program. Gandhi once said, "You must be the change you wish to see in the world." As we live in today's society, we as individuals are constantly faced with obstacles and tribulations. But we must use the barriers that hold us back as inspiration to innovate a better future for us and the ones we love. You all will face barriers in your life, but what you do with them will determine your greatness. Every single person sitting in this room tonight is the beacon of light that will guide us to make this world a better community. Service to our community and peers determines the future for all of us. Because your actions can be the ripple to start a revolution. Your actions can be the inspiration for a better society. We must be the individuals to break the societal norms. We must be the change we wish to see. It all starts with us. Now we will hear the greetings from our wonderful NHS sponsor, Mrs. Michelle Mangino.
Thank you, Destiny. Welcome, parents, friends, staff, administrators. Tonight we are inducting the juniors and seniors who exemplified Thornton High School in the highest standards. I congratulate each of you and your parents. Your achievements in the realms of scholarship, leadership, service, and character are being honored here tonight by your induction into this prestigious society. This honor is a recognition and celebration of the choices and sometimes sacrifices you have made. I believe that what should make you and your parents proud the most is not the honor itself, but what you had to do to get it. As Ralph Waldo Emerson, an American poet, once said, "The reward of a thing well done is to have done it." So any recognition is icing on the cake. Not expected, but definitely enjoyed. I challenge you not to rest on your laurels, but to continue striving towards ever loftier goals. The 4 requirements for membership in which you have excelled, scholarship, leadership, service, and character, were not chosen at random. They are the core of having a fulfilled life. The most important thing to remember is that each of these characteristics are the sum of many individual decisions. They embody a positive attitude backed by purpose. The only way to achieve your purpose is to make small actions every day. In the end, they will all add up. My hope is that you will cultivate this attitude backed by purpose in your own life. I leave you with one more thought from American author, educator, and civil rights leader, Howard Thurman. Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive, and go do it. Because what the world needs are people who have come alive. Thank you.
We will now hear the state of the chapter from our NHS President, Dorelli Moreno.
Good evening. Tonight, I have the distinct honor of welcoming you all to the 2019 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. We are gathered here to acknowledge those students who have demonstrated excellence in scholarship, leadership, character, and service. We have you to thank for guiding, nurturing, and supporting the candidates. These students have gone above and beyond to show that they are worthy of being a part of this prestigious affair. Our chapter is proud to be inducting these new members into the society. Tonight's ceremony emphasizes the excellence that our students represent in our school and community. You all are leaders of our student body and will from now on be looked up to by your peers. By being inducted, you are all promising to lead the lives of the becoming of a National Honor Society member, abetting by the four pillars of NHS. As president, I am excited to continually serve the community alongside our newly appointed members. Together, we will serve our community for our student body while upholding the highest standards of character, inspiring others to do the same. Being a proud member of the National Honor Society means you're willing to give back to those who need it. As a group, we have volunteered at food pantries, serving the community, and at local elementary schools, helping mentor the youth. For current members and those former members who may be among our guests, we hope this will serve to remind you of the standards of excellence you too are charged with maintaining as members of one of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognitions program. Tonight, it's about moving forward and becoming a better version of the person you didn't know existed within yourself. You are bright, you are trustworthy, you are responsible, but above all, you are a leader. I'd like to congratulate you all one last time for working diligently to earn a spot in the National Honor Society. I know each and every one of you will help represent Thornton Township High School as the great school that it is. And most importantly, show that you can serve our school and community with all the amazing traits that you carry within yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, Darelli and Mrs. Mangino. We will now begin the candle lighting ceremony.
Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and studying because he or she knows the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. This students continue to learn even when formal education had ended, for education ends only with life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. Each candidate has the charge to continually expand his or her world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship.
Character. Character is a force within each individual that distinguishes that person from others. It gives each one individuality and personality. It is that without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character that guides one through life, and once developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. The problem with character is the problem of self-control. We must be, in reality, what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as reliability, honesty, and sincerity, we may hope to prove by example that we value character.
Leadership. Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, a real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objective. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a country, They are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed and is thus a substantive charge to each member and candidate.
Service. Service can be expressed in various ways. In the routine of days' work, many opportunities arise to give help to others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or recognition. That is the quality that we seek in our membership. Students are committed to the idea of volunteering their time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
The candidates will now rise. Raise your right hand and repeat the pledge. I pledge to maintain high scholastic standing, to hold as fundamental and worthy and untarnished character, to endeavor intelligently and courageously, to be a leader, and to give of myself freely in service to others. In doing so, I shall prove myself worthy of a place in the National Honor Society.
The candidates, please come forward. So, family, friends, honored guests, as the candidates come forward, they're going to remain on stage, and at the end, you will be invited to come down and take as many pictures as you want. Darius Botman. Willie Duckworth III. Mason Pfluger. Alea Hurd. Tierras Johnson Nicholson. Caitlin Laster. Ashanti Matthews. Ashley Perkins. Cassandra Ramirez. Marina Ramirez. Mirka Roman. Benita Romero Nunez. Antoine Stokes. Allison Uribe. Sanai Van. Olukayote Adibogan. Linda Griffith. Dorianne Hemmons. Kayla Irons. Ashley Johnson. Tanija Jones. Desmond Kelly. Marshawn McGee. Audrey Mitchell Terhune. Jair Morales. Alexa Ramirez. I'd like to thank Dr. Ratliff and his esteemed crew of administrators, Ms. Williams, Mr. Demler, Mr. Tarala, Ms. Mitchell, Ms. Lewis, for being here tonight. And thank you, Dr. Ratliff, for your unwavering support for this organization. Say a few words.
Good evening, Wildcat parents, guardians, Wildcat staff who are here today. I am exceedingly happy to see that you would come out and support this very worthwhile occasion. So I'm so glad that you're here. Before we get started, I want to do two things. I want to give another round of applause for our new inductees. Secondly, I want to introduce you to 5 individuals who have just been recently, in the past few years, added to the administrative staff of High School District 205. And these individuals specifically work with me, in addition to the assistant principals who handle management aspects of the school's operations. These individuals are administrators as well, but they deal strictly with instruction, the instructional aspects. So they're indirectly responsible for the students you see up on the podium, and they're also, and I say indirectly because the teachers themselves and the students and the relationship with the students and their community service and you as parents are directly responsible for what you see up here. So you should be proud of yourselves as well. Nevertheless, I want to introduce Ms. Ferris Williams, who's over science and CTE. Mr. Wayne Dendler, who's over PE, health, and family consumer science. Ms. Jennifer Mitchell, who is over math and business. Mr. Nick Tarala, who is over social studies and fine arts. I gotta hold my breath on this one because the title's gonna be long. Ms. Jelani Lewis, who's over English, reading, speech, the library. What else did I get? Did I get it all? All right, I did it all. All right, all right. Very quickly, I'm also exceedingly proud of the young people that are behind me as well. I just made up a name just standing right here. I refer to them as the IB posse. You know, it's a type group of students who really have a major impact, a significant impact on the positive culture of Thornton Township High School. And I want to thank them. I want to thank Ms. Mangino for her leadership as well. Also, another person that's really a Wildcat staff member who's very pivotal for the culture of Thornton Township High School and countering the narrative of what the outside world thinks about schools like ours because they're in communities like mine. And I say mine because I still claim Harvard. Mr. Keith Hudson, who's recording this right now, who's going to put this out on YouTube for the world to see. So I have to say, I have to bust this out, right? Because this is a friendly competition, but I'm so happy today because we have, men, listen to this. This is the most males that I've ever had the chance of shaking hands and inducting since I've been here. Today we got cat power. the day. Our female students, they're so splendid, man. They blaze us every year, and that's fine. That's fine, right? But to see the males, the men step up, man, it's a beautiful thing, right? And even have a football player, right, who just came off the football field, being inducted to the Hall of Fame. That's a beautiful thing. And the irony of that is, the last time we had a football player inducted in the National Honor Society was maybe 10 years ago. Maybe, football player. And one of us was his brother. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? So those two things are very significant, just being here. Now, let me really sober us up for a minute to the accomplishments of these students. This night, this occasion is being celebrated at a time in America where our youth, there are cultural forces, cultural and market forces driving the intelligence of our youth. Throughout our society, American society, hate is being spewed. And so while they're being celebrated, just in California alone, there's been another school shooting today, where some other people have lost their lives, others have been wounded, and those who have survived are now scarred for life, right? Just across town in Tinley Park, racial issues, I'm watching this on TV, racial issues where the news is off and extra police were coming out and all that stuff, at a time when in Harvey, where you would expect chaos, you'd expect unrest, our students are defining the narrative of Thornton Township High School. So you're here, you're seeing this. While all of that chaos is taking place, you see them, right? At the same time being recognized for their service, their leadership, their integrity, their character, their academics, their scholarship. This is a beautiful thing. This is a special occasion, and it shows the value of them. Now, to the students on the podium, you have a responsibility to continue to execute exactly those qualities that brought you here. Those qualities that Ms. Mangino and her qualifying staff, who evaluated you and deemed you qualified to be inducted into the National Honor Society, you have a responsibility to execute that in the midst of your peers, right? Because again, that's when the real character comes out. The real character comes out is not when we do just amongst each other, but when we have to go out for the world to see what kind of people we really are. And so that's the challenge. We have that. That's been led by this group who's been doing it this past year, and the groups before them. Trailblazers. And they've done a great job. So I look forward to you just carrying the mantle and keeping up the culture of Thornton Township High School. I love it. I am proud of it. And I will match our school against anybody, and I will match you against anybody. And we will come out on top, because this is the best school. You make it great. In closing, parents, I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for entrusting us with the educational and social development of your child here at Thornton Township High School. Thank you, everybody. Have a great evening.
Thank you, parents, friends, honored guests. So this concludes our ceremony for tonight. We invite you to join us in the garden room for a reception. And at this time, you may come forward to take all your pictures.